Well, I got some good news and bad news. The good news is that today we got a small update on how things are going by Bethesda regarding the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5. The bad news is that it's really not much of an update in terms of detail, and in terms of when they are coming out, it's not really the greatest news. Bethesda has officially confirmed the development of Fallout 5, which is set to follow the release of Starfield sometime in the future. Yeah, it is kind of interesting that we are in the very first few days now of Starfield's launch, and already we are getting an update on Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6. Todd Howard, the head of Bethesda, has affirmed that Fallout 5 will be the next major RPG project from Bethesda Game Studios after the Elder Scrolls 6. However, we all need to brace ourselves for a very considerable wait. Now, previously, Todd Howard had stated that the studio's focus would be on the Elder Scrolls 6 after the launch of Starfield. With Starfield's release now accomplished and complete, the Elder Scrolls 6, I think we can officially say, has entered full development. They are really focusing their attention now on the sequel to Skyrim. Now, while it is tempting to ponder the futures of both the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5, it is worth mentioning that, yeah, we are in the very early stages now of Starfield's release, and it might be necessary to allow Bethesda some breathing room. Nonetheless, this announcement is undoubtedly good news for enthusiasts of Bethesda's two biggest RPGs. Now, yeah, the downside of this news is that the Elder Scrolls 6 likely will not make its appearance until, yeah, you really gotta brace yourself here, okay? Until at least the year 2028. That is 5 years from now. And with them saying that they are not going to work on Fallout 5 until the Elder Scrolls 6, that would imply that we are not going to get Fallout 5 until well into the 2030s. I can be a patient man, but oh my god, that is a long time. So Todd Howard said, yes, the Elder Scrolls 6 is in pre-production, and we're going to be working on Fallout 5 after that. So he said our schedule is quite packed for the foreseeable future. And he said we also have some other projects that we will occasionally explore. Now, Todd Howard has previously disclosed that Bethesda has already had a concept in mind for Fallout 5 for some time now, emphasizing the significance of the Fallout series to the studio's identity. And he did mention that they have already outlined their vision for Fallout 5 in a concise document. But that is all we have really heard up until today about Fallout 5. Now, the 2028 release date has been floated around for some time now. I'm not exactly sure how that exact year has been pinpointed, but Todd Howard's comments in this interview all but confirms that we are very far away from the Elder Scrolls 6, and I sure hope it will not take 5 years from now for us to get our hands on the sequel to Skyrim, but from how it sounds right now, it does sound like 2028. It's probably a fairly accurate estimate for when we will be getting the Elder Scrolls 6. And yeah, like I said, Fallout 5 will not come until after that. I hope everybody's patient because, unfortunately, I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we do have a long way to go before we get these two games.